Good day everyone. My name is Bertoni Ginay Sabado, and today we're going to discuss on how to structural blog posting in using Gutenberg editor in WordPress. So without further ado, let's start. So first we have to log in sa dashboard natin. And then after that, we have to determine what our primary goal in this topic. So our goal today is to create a structural posting in WordPress using Gutenberg. So gagamit tayo ng mga elements. And then after putting introduction, we set a images para mag-display ng pictures and example. Then after that, we have a put headings para ma-emphasize yung topic. Then after that, we use also a list para ma-showcase or ma-display yung mga list ng paragraphs and text. Then also, we use a text link or hyperlink na tinatawag, na kung saan once na kinilik mo yung text link, automatic pupunta ka dun sa link na sinet mo para automatically ma-direct ka doon. Then, of course, nag-set din tayo ng mga design such as over the top text, over the image text. Ayan. Then, ayan yung mga elements ng Gutenberg editor. Then, ayan. Then also, pwede rin tayo mag-include ng code. Ayan. Use the example of the code. Then, save the file. Then, after that, tayo naman natin mag-search ng mga compiling and list of running Java. So, ayan. Pwede ka rin mag-crop. Ayan. Ayan yung tinatawag na over the image text. Ayan. Then, as you can see, dahil pagpipilian ng mga elements and components sa WordPress using Gutenberg editor. So, what else? So, ayan. Tuloy-tuloy. So, pag i-edit, then once na ma-figure out natin yung mga pwede rin natin siyang laruin. For example, pwede rin tayo maglagay sa gilid na kung saan pwede mong i-showcase pa or i-emphasize yung image to the left or to the side along with contents. So para mas mas enjoyable or engagement siyang panoorin. Then after that, another images. And then ayan ganyan sinabi ko kanina, pwede rin natin siyang iset sa gitna, laruin yung mga resolution, or pwede rin yung mga width or height kung gaano ba siya kalawak. Ayan. Then ayan, pwede rin tayo maglagay ng list. Then isi-set na natin yung mga additional components or images na kung saan makakatulong para mas mapaganda pa natin yung topic natin. And of course, last is embedding multimedia. Yeah. So pag sabing embedding, ito yung mga list or references na ginamit mo, na kung saan kapag pinindot ng user or pwede sabihin natin customer, is automatic makikita nila yung program in different environment. So, with that, ayan, naglagay din tayo ng mga tags and para ma-emphasize yung kung anong hashtag or about sa topic. Ayan. Then, ayan. Here's our final product. We have an introduction to Java programming. Ayan. Ayan yung categories na nilagay natin kanina. As you can see, assign categories, Taguig City University, Programming and Java Development. Ayan. Ayan yung categories. Then next, we have the introduction. And next, ayan. Ito yung sasabi si hyperlink kanina. Inuwas na kinilik. Let's see. Ayan. So, as you can see, napupunta siya sa destination. Then, ito naman yung sample code. And over the image text. Ayan. Then, image along with contents or text. Ayan. Then, scroll down. Then, references using embedding app. Ayan. So, can you see? So, many links. Pwede rin tayo mag-embed using video. Kumbaga, doon natin siya i-play. So, with that, thank you for watching.